AT&T Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits here in Houston, Texas. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard
line. Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the air to start us off. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
It's Mixon on second down. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pickup of 2 here, and the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go. Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Already.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They go play action with Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is first and 10 at the 36. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. By a man, he's in the clear. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun.
Putting a receiver in motion. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Handoff headed left to Brown. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
It's really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Running left with Bigsby. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Gun.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Burrow from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. But following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged out pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stroud. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running it with Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. Past the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. 2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready? It's hot!
To work after throwing the pick. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 12. Big 13. Big 13.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Burrow on 1st down. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now No give. It's Brown headed right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
11, MT, Tate. Here we go. 12, 12, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gun. Got. Ready. Got.
Counter play, Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, Bengals.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. It's inside the 10. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Oh, right.
Here's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
18.
Stroud now on 3rd. He finds Brown right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans with a 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. 11, 18. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Again, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That's right. Hey, uno more.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Good little whip there, looks like about 6. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 18. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing is Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Can. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. He's back to throw. He's looking deep once again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Has it all set up for the kickoff. And And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On point, ready?
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's get set. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Hot. 18. What's that?
Stroud off the play fake. Schultz with the catch. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Running left is Mixon. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Boyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
All right. 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. He brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
All right. 18. What's up?
This is Mixon. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Can.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this kid run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. It's now twice.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. A give. This is Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Swap. Mother swap.
Brooks. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now it's Stroud. Pass cut by Brooks. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Nice one.
Burrow to the air now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight ends. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. This connects with Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here. First down, Burrow to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On 1, ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Again, it's Burrow. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Offense in a hurry up here. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he's going to score. Big 6, touchdown, Houston.
And they're in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Bengals.
They'll run again with Brown. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
All right.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that? Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go.
Here's Stroud. Set the screen, Brooks. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
18. What's that?
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. He's smart and he won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Burrow on 1st down. Catch made. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
11 righty.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. A give left side, here's Mixon. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stroud off the play fake. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Third and long for him here. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense to the line fast.
11.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man.
Massive hits. The ball's out. And the Texans have recovered it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
1st and 10 on the Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. A
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
18. What's up?
Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans nearing their first win of the season. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
118. What's up?
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. The Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
And the Bengals, 1st down.
Burrow now on 1st down. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for 3rd. Looking to throw, Burrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready? 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They motion the tight end over.
Stop.
Here he is to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Looking to Mixon up the middle. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Wow, what's up? At 18. What's up?
On the ground again with Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. So it's a win for the Texans. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.